unto you for what? A memorial. And ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout what? Your generations.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's right.
And ye shall keep it a feast by what? An ordinance
forever.
Forever.
Yes.
Oh, somebody say glory to God.
Glory to God.
When God was getting ready to deliver the Israelite or the Jews from the hands of the Egyptian, and God was demonstrating his power to the Pharaoh of Egypt. Because remember, every culture had or has their own God. And it was like the competition going on between the so-called gods. As we know, the history tells us that the fallen angels taught the women or the women and men in this planet Earth how to do things magically, how to do things sorcerer-wise. The scripture even tells us about the encounter that Saul, the king of Israel, had. He went to the sorcerer that caused the spirit of a prophet to come off the ground. And the Bible really strike on the existence of witchcraft and sorcerer as well. So the Bible tells us in Acts, I think 7 or 22:7, that Moses was raised and trained in all of the knowledge of the Egyptian. And the Egyptian were magicians as well, that had the instant operate to cause men to come to look to them for source of power, source of energy. Moses himself was a magician because he was trained in that knowledge and wisdom. That's why he had to take off 40 years to get those Egyptian light out of him. But that is not our message. But I wanted to enlighten your mind that it was that time, and God was trying to introduce himself to his people, to the universe, that he is the source of all power. Say, neighbor, God is the source of all power. So when he sent in the 10 plagues, the first 6 plagues, men were able to duplicate that.
Yes.
Men were able to duplicate that. Then he lifted up to the 7th, and men would not do the 7 plagues, duplicate the 7 plagues. But in one of the plagues that God pronounced upon the Egyptian, and he told his children, the Jews, the followers, what they should do for them to escape the plagues. The plague of the firstborn of every family would die when the plagues falls upon them. Is that right?
That's right.
But he told them, this is what you will do for you to escape the plague. Kill an unblemished lamb and take the blood of it and apply it to your doorposts.
Yes.
You and your family and your children. That when the plagues become to fall, wherever the blood is seen by me, God said, when I see the blood on your pole, you shall escape the plagues.
Amen.
Somebody say, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
But when God spoke this word, and he gave the command that they should apply the blood to every pole, God was not, he was not just speaking to just the Jews or just the Israelite. He said, but whosoever that apply the blood. Yes. He said, even if your neighbor apply this blood, when the plague come, their home or their houses will escape the plague. But the Egyptian did not grasp to that. Somebody said, praise the Lord. Somebody say hallelujah. God made the pronouncement to anyone that applied the blood, that followed his teaching, that followed his instruction, to apply the blood to the poor of their houses. While the Israelite and the Jews were doing that, the Egyptians were making fun of them. Somebody say praise the Lord. The Egyptians were making fun of them because God, it was a universal invitation. That if you apply the blood to your door, even your neighbor, apply the blood. It doesn't matter what race you are. Hello? It does not matter who you associate yourself with. It does not matter what your education level may be, but if you can just apply the blood, somebody say the blood. The blood. If you apply this blood to your door, when the plague comes to destroy the firstborn of every family, your house will escape. But they were making fun of the Israelites. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Somebody say, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. So, the 26, let's read the 23rd verse. The 23rd verse. Let me read the 13th verse. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will what? I will pass over you. And the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smack the land of Egypt. The land of Egypt. God said, when I smack the land, not the people. Although you live on the land. Remember this. When God rejected Adam and Eve, he did not curse Adam and Eve. He cursed the ground for their sake. Somebody say hallelujah. He cursed, I'm taking you somewhere. He cursed the ground for their sake. So here God is saying that I'm striking the land. But if you can apply the blood, somebody say the blood. The blood. If you can apply the blood, although you live on the land. Hello? If you can apply the blood, the curse that are coming upon the land will not affect you. But they will not do it. I'm taking you somewhere. You may ask the show, how can this be applied to us today? It's happening now. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm taking my time with this. 26, 27 verses. 26, the same chapter. 26 verses. 26 and 27 verses. And it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this? When your children shall ask you, why are you applying the blood? Hello? When your children ask you, why are you applying the blood? Why are you serving God? Why are you seeking Jesus? Hallelujah. Somebody say glory to God. Why are you praying to Jesus? Why are you looking up for the righteous? Well, your children shall ask you, because some child will ask you. Or some of your friends, they ask you. Oh, prepare yourself to be able to give an answer to someone that asks you of the hope that is in you. That's what the scripture says. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? that ye shall say, it is what? The sacrifice of the Lord's Passover. Who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt when he smote the Egyptian and delivered our houses, and the people bow their head and what? And worship. You shall tell them how you escaped the plagues of God. Because you are obedient to apply the blood. You are obedient to follow the instruction. You are obedient to do what God says do. You are obedient to say what God. Come on now. Obedience is better than what? Sacrifice. Say, neighbor, be obedient to the Lord. Because you were obedient. Tell them because of our obedience to God. Tell them because of our receiving His teaching in our lives. Tell them of because of our following His instruction. Tell them because we were able to lay aside every weight and every sin that may come between us and God. Tell them your story. Say, neighbor, tell your children your story. How did you overcome? Tell them your story.
Yes.
How can this be applied to us today?
Wow.
You will say, Bishop, I was not living in the time of Pharaoh or in the time of the plagues. And read the book of Revelations.
Yeah.
Revelation has its own plagues. Is that right? Somebody say, praise the Lord. Somebody say, glory to God. Let us stand to 1 John chapter 5. Now let me tell you the connection. 1 John chapter 5. Turn with me in there. Let me give you the connection. Somebody say, praise the Lord. The book of Ecclesiastes tells us that there's nothing new under the sun. Most of the things that we are going through in our generations are repetition. Those are things that already happened. Nothing new under the sun. What you see now, it happened before. Historians and archaeologists are bringing out physical evidence of things that have happened before. One of the amazing discovery that have been made in our generation is that there have been a nuclear explosion right here on this earth before. And they have physical evidence to show. But we don't know this, but archaeology digging, people have checked into historical books and historical informations are coming up with things that have happened. Things that we thought had never happened on this earth. So there's nothing new under the sun. What happened in the Egyptian lives are happening today. It may be in a different form, or it may be in a different light of understanding, but it's not new. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Somebody say, Lord, I thank you. 1 John chapter 5. We'll start with verse 12. 1 John chapter 5, 12 says, he that had the Son had what? Life. Oh my goodness. He that had the Son, have life. And he that had not the Son, what? Of God had not life. My goodness. He that have the Son of God have life. We are celebrating Easter today. Amen. The scripture says, without the shedding of blood, there is no what? Remission of sin. For the Egyptian, for the Israelite to escape the wrath of God, they had to share the blood of sheep. They had to share the blood of lamb. Is that right? They had to shed blood. And the blood would apply to their doorposts And the plagues came, and they escaped the plague.